What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of the Laowai Chef. Today, my friend Dan is filming. Say hello, Dan.
Hello.
And we are making spicy beef chili today. One of my favorite recipes, like all of them. We've got black beans and kidney beans, 2 packages of ground beef, red chilies, 5 tomatoes, 1 big white onion, salt, red pepper ground up, and cumin. And those are all the things that we're going to need for this recipe today. Alright, time to move on. So as you can see here, we've got our white onion chopped. It's a pretty big onion. And now what we're going to do is, we're going to get a big stock pot like something like this. We're going to add some olive oil. We're going to get that olive oil heating up. Low heat though, for this pan. So we're going to let that olive oil heat up just for a second there. And now what we're going to do, when that olive oil is heated up, we're just going to add in these onions. Now these hot plates get hot real quick, so we're going to go ahead and start adding them. Now what you're going to do is, we're going to get these onions in there, we're going to stir them in there with the oil. We're going to cook these for a few minutes. We're going to get these onions nice and translucent. These onions have been cooking for about 3 minutes now, and as you can see, if you want to get in a little close there, Dan, they're starting to turn a different color. They're starting to become a little transparent, a little translucent. So when they start to become that color after about 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to start by adding our beef. I've got 2 packages of ground beef here. So let's start browning our beef. Okay, so we've added both packages in there now, and that's time to stir that in there with our onions. Okay, so if you want to take a look in here, the beef is about halfway brown, and we've got our 5 tomatoes chopped. Dan, why don't you take a look over here? Here we've got our 5 tomatoes. Now, we're going to let these go for about 5 more minutes, because this beef is clearly not fully cooked. Just about 5 more minutes. That should be brown, and then we're going to start adding our tomatoes. Alright, things are really coming out. Take a look here. Our beef is pretty much fully brown now with our onions. Everything's looking really nice there. It smells wonderful. Dan and I have diced up 10 of these red chili peppers right here with the seeds. It's going to give a lot of spice to our chili. And I've got our 5 tomatoes right here. So now that this is looking fully brown here, we're going to add these tomatoes. We're going to add the 5 tomatoes in right now. Take a look. Just going to add them in there, and I'm going to start stirring them around. Let's just get in there. Let's stir these around. After you stir the tomatoes in there, we're going to go ahead and add our beans. So this pot is getting full pretty quick, but let's go ahead and we'll start by, first you're going to want to drain these beans, as a matter of fact. Oh, also, right now might be a good time to add our red chili peppers as well. And let's also add our spices. So we're going to add a lot of cumin. And this is already going to be a really spicy chili with 10 red chili peppers, but let's add a little bit of red chili powder in there as well. And we're also going to go in there with a teaspoon or so of salt. Okay. And now we're going to stir it, baby. We're just going to stir it real good together. As you can see, it's starting to look like a chili. All those ingredients come together. Now we're going to jack up the heat from low to medium. And we got to keep stirring here. Now, at this point, I'm also going to add half a cup of water. So, that's going to help the chili cook and make it more of a stew/soup. So, half a cup of water to this. Okay, we're going to continue stirring for a few minutes until that mixture is really well mixed, for lack of a better word. We'll be back. Okay. Look how well that chili is looking. Oh yeah, how does that look, Dan?
It looks great.
Yes, it does. It looks great. Just
it smells wonderful.
It does. So now what we're going to do, now that that chili is very well mixed in there, we're going to let it cook. It's time to cook that chili. So let's give it between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on how long you can wait on medium heat. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to cover it. And now let's check back on this. Between 30 to 45 minutes. I might give it 35, 40. We'll see how it's looking. I'll show you. We'll be back. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. About 35 minutes, actually. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice and soupy. That half cup water we added gives it a bit of a soupy texture, and this is exactly how I like chili to be personally. You know, if you don't want to use the water and make it a little more thick, that's up to you. So now what we're going to do is, this is all good to go. This is ready to eat, as a matter of fact. I did add a little bit more salt in halfway because I felt it needed a bit more, so you might want to double up on the salt that I said, but other than that, we're good to go. We're just going to put this in a bowl, and we're going to have a taste test. Okay, so here we got a bowl of it right here. If you want to take a look at that, let's look at it in the light. Red beans, black beans, tomatoes, onions, red chili peppers, some delicious spices. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to add some shredded cheese on top of that to give it that nice normal chili flair. Whoops, dropped a little bit there. That's okay. I'm gonna taste test our chili. The cheese is melted on top of there real nice, as you can see. And let's go ahead, let's try that spicy bean chili. Yes. Wonderful flavor. See, this is so hard to find in China. I'm going to be completely honest. You'll find this very rare. Only in the real big cities. You'll never find it in a tier 2 or a tier 3 city. Tier 1 cities only for chili, folks. For American chili.
Oh, it's nice and warm.
Warm, yeah. I felt that in my chili.
No, seriously though, is it good? Is it good?
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
It's warm. Okay, you
Oh, it's spicy too.
Yeah.
Okay, it was at least
You made me crack up in that.
That's a bomb chili right there.
Yeah, I can't believe.
It's actually really good.
The tomato and the spice and everything goes together really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Classic.
So as you can see, we're getting busy here. We really want to eat this food, so I'm going to let you guys go. This is episode 5 of the Laowai Chef. I'm Ian Young, and thank you, Dan, for filming, and say hello, Lauren.
What's up?
We'll see you next time.
Delicious.